Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
That's it. So look out, bitches. Got an email here to start off with from Stephanie. Said, I've been trying to figure out the missing word. Please help. It says, we don't care. We're about to swear on the air. It's the After Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ gets your question mark every single day.
It's KVJ gets risque every single day. We can say, what do I want to say? So it's risque is the word.
Oh, okay. KVJ get risque every single day.
KVJ gets risque every single day.
Okay. There you go. See, you got a question, we'll get an answer. Well, at least on some dumb stuff that we can actually control an answer to. Somebody commenting about that yesterday, Wayward Son, Eric, sending this email, said, sometimes I wish I could get as crazy as Bird when he's drunk. But then I realized real life isn't a radio show, and I would be arrested faster than Bird can yell, rock and roll! Keep it crazy, man.
It's funny you bring that up. Bird just showed me a video that I would like for you to drink in.
Okay.
It's pretty awesome.
I don't know if we should post. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if we should post it either. He
Really?
showed it to me.
You think it's that bad?
Maybe I just wasn't ready for it. Give it to Kevin, because Kevin's like the
What
adult.
we were talking about you yesterday doing your dog is what am I about to see?
Well, no, I'm walking my dog.
Oh, okay. I just want to qualify because
Walking the dog is not a euphemism for fucking it. He's literally walking the dog down the
down
street.
Penis Pike.
He's walking the dog and acting crazy on the street.
Now, are you wearing underwear? Oh, yeah, you are wearing underwear.
It's a
thong. G-string.
It's a G-string. We can't post that, can we?
No, of course you can.
Okay, I'm not naked.
Who filmed that?
That would be Denny's.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right. I'm like, oh, is that just a random person who sent that in? Or is that what you're doing to just randoms who walk by and see you on the street? That's why I needed to know that.
That was just, I was walking Chewy after, the podcast yesterday. I was still in David Lee Broth mode.
David Lee Broth likes to take his pants off.
I wanted to show off that's my USA G-string.
All right.
I hurt myself pretty bad.
I'm not surprised.
I've been limping.
You kept doing those scissor kicks, those split jumps.
I put that wig on, get that vodka in me, forget about it.
People that do yoga every day would struggle with the moves you were throwing.
Some crazy stuff. Yeah, quite a day. Kelly sent an email. She listens to us in Tampa and said, I am 100% blaming this Facebook ad on Virginia. Always talking about Jay Birdie's obsession with butt stuff. Too funny not to share. Facebook is always listening. And an ad popped up on her Facebook that is not something she would be looking for. It is a photo of a spacecraft and someone is getting sucked up into it. And it says, get in, loser. We're doing butt stuff.
Oh, yeah. People keep sending that. That's a cool shirt. Look at the detail on that.
That is a great shirt.
That's so funny.
Get in, loser. We're doing butt stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a popular shirt going around right now. People keep sending that to me.
Well, apparently if you listen to this show and your Facebook is listening, it will think you want it.
And maybe you do, and you just don't know it.
I want that shirt. That shirt's awesome. You kidding me?
You want butt stuff, too.
I don't want anyone around my butt, but I do want that shirt.
Topic we spent a little bit of time on today on the regular show was the prom and people not getting into it at Park Vista. And the last thing we'd had was talking to one of the moms and the fact that they had another room they could open up, but somebody said, hey, that probably would be a cost that you would have to pay the fire marshal to come out to inspect for liability. And if that falls on the school, they're like, we don't have that kind of money. We just can't budget for whatever you guys want to do, even if it means that some seniors aren't going to get into their prom on Saturday night. But Steve said, hey, if the school's worried about the cost to have the fire marshal come out and extra money to expend, They should have a late fee for all that registered past the due date to offset the price, and then they have no argument not to get it done.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that is. Because, some people are arguing saying, look, they told you in December that you had to get your tickets, and here was the deadline. And some of these people that are bitching are people that didn't make the deadline on April 3rd. So that's your own damn fault. But, yeah, they'd be like going, okay, well, if you want to go so badly, you were late, you missed the deadline. And there is, in life,
You're right.
a lot of times a late fee you have to pay.
I know about late fees.
Oh, my gosh, so do I. Good heavens. We have to, for some reason, every single year, re-register our KVJ show trademark we have. Don't miss that with Sunbiz, Florida, whatever it is.
Oh, if you miss the deadline, it triples.
Yeah, that took a chunk out of my behind last year. I will not be late this year. So, yeah, but I learned a lesson. Probably valuable for these high school seniors. Pay your fees on time.
By the way, I hated prom. Both years, I did not have fun at all, and I wanted to have fun. I didn't drink in high school. Maybe I needed to, I don't know, drink some champagne or something, but I didn't have a blast. Did you have fun at your prom?
I enjoyed both of them. Yeah, I remember my junior and my senior prom, yeah.
Interesting.
Me too. I loved them.
Good times.
Didn't you lose your V card?
No.
For prom?
I don't think so.
I
No,
thought
it wasn't
you-
at prom. No.
Oh, all right. I get this whole story in my head.
No.
And it's completely wrong.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Not even right at all.
Did you get laid on prom?
I don't remember my senior or junior year. I don't think I did. I was with a girl that I was dating, and I remember we sat in my dad's car, parked on the street, pretty hot, listening to Roxette, Must Have Been Love. But I don't remember. Yeah.
Did you have a mullet at that time?
Think I did.
Oh,
Probably,
man.
yeah.
Imagine Kevin necking you with his sweet mullet.
While Roxette.
How could you resist?
Oh, man. I mean, look at all that man.
Would have been something there. Yeah, entertaining stuff. I got Nick, who's talking about a celebrity sighting. He said, I just want to share a recent celebrity sighting story I had a couple weekends ago. I was in downtown Orlando with some friends at a bar. I saw a guy that looked just like Joey Fatone. So I thought it'd be funny. I shouted out, hey, look, I think it's Joey Fatone. Well, the guy turned around, and shockingly, it actually was Joey Fatone.
He has a hot dog place in Orlando.
He does.
Yeah.
That's what Joey's doing now, huh?
Yeah.
I know he's got a lot of other projects, and he does pop up on TV, but that's nice. He's
I'm
doing
sure, I can't remember the name of it, but they were trying to book him at the Italian festival.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so Italian.
Yes, so Italian.
He and
His
Aunt
whole
Marie and the
family,
whole clan, yeah, they're
yes.
very Italian.
He'd have been a perfect fit.
He would be great
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should. He should be a part of it because he's got family in West Palm. His aunt is here, and he's got some cousins
a
here.
food product now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're very Italian. Remember we went to that one feast during the NSYNC heyday?
Yes.
We were at Aunt Marie's, and they brought out like 5 I couldn't believe how much food they ate.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so he would fit well. He turned and looked at me, seemingly annoyed that I pointed him out to everyone. I've never seen a celebrity out in public before, and I didn't think it was actually him. I felt bad that I called him out. He was there just with a couple of friends, and now he had girls wanting pictures with him. So he slips out shortly thereafter.
What a tough life.
I know.
Yeah.
Girls want to come and hug on you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, Jay-Bird would love that bar. It was called Joysticks, a fun barcade, basically. It's got a bunch of old-school arcade games, Star Wars and Goonies-themed rooms with memorabilia and fun drinks like Chester Copperpot.
Oh, that is
Ooh.
awesome.
It was just a spice rum blackberry mojito, but it was delicious. There's a Barcade here in Melbourne also that's a brewery, and their beer is really good. Come try it, Kev. Y'all need to come to Melbourne. No, you're right.
Ooh,
We-
Barcade sounds fun.
That place sounds awesome.
We got to get going. We got to get moving. There's a couple places we need to go. We keep talking about Key West, keep talking about got to get to Melbourne. I'd probably even overdue for Orlando.
Yep.
Who knows? There's places we got to go we're not getting to. Yeah, and I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to, just the life's been crazy, been running around, and I've been trying to pack a little bit more life into life because I started realizing, had that epiphany last year. I'm like, Kev, you are nothing but a slave to the grind. You're just doing the same thing every single day, and you're not living. And I looked at it too, and I left so many vacation days on the table, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I mean, you're not going to get them back.
Not gonna get them back.
You may hear it in the moment from the people. Kevin, what the fuck?
Where's Kevin?
You're on vacation, you dick.
Yeah.
Kevin's living a little bit so he can be a better radio host when he comes back.
Well, it does. It does give you more things to talk about. And as I do look back the last couple of years, and especially lately, as I've been taking some trips, man, I got some great memories. And that really is the stuff that I think sticks with you.
Sure.
And it really is about the memories in life. To me, that's it. I'm not concerned with the finances and having the nicest car, house, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't really matter to me. But I think it's good to take an opportunity to have some cool things happen.
I agree with you. I think on your deathbed, that's what's going to matter the most is the times you spent with people and all those experiences. I 110% agree with you.
So I need you guys to help me out with a decision here that I've got.
Is this from you or is this from a listener
This is
email?
from me.
Oh,
This is from
wow.
me, but
The
I'm
Kevin Ralston
I'm
seeking advice.
your guidance because it's on my mind and it's stuck with me.
Okay.
And I don't know what to do. Now, coming up this next week is the Masters. It is the biggest golf tournament that happens. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or know anything about it, but you get a green jacket and all that kind of stuff. But it is the Super Bowl of golf.
Got it.
The thing that I become aware of here lately in the last couple of years, they don't sell tickets to this event. You can't get tickets. You have to know a member, and you have to have – it's a big deal to get a ticket. So just your random waywards can't even get into this
It's
thing.
like Augusta or something.
Augusta is, the country club, I believe, in the town that it's in and all this kind of stuff. But I hear it's just I talked to a few people here locally that somehow have tickets have fallen in their lap or they knew somebody as a member or whatnot. And I've just heard these legendary stories. You can go in there and still get like a hot dog for like $1, and so does they sell. So that's the thing. Like it's not
marked up like all your touristy stuff. It's
Yeah.
not like Honda Classic prices.
because they're not the money to like. I think Condoleezza Rice is a member there, and they have just the creme de la creme of it. And so I was talking to my cousin. And he is in a big insurance company, and he was given by his company tickets to go to the Masters this year. But he had to take clients. They're like it's not just for you to go. Hey, good job. It's like no, you got to go schmooze people. So they spend a ton of money with our insurance company.
I get it.
Well, the guy that he was supposed to take broke his leg, and he calls him up and he's like, I can't go.
It's tough to walk 18 holes with a broken ass leg.
Yeah, I guess that was it. And so my cousin is like, hey, they said at this point, just if you can have somebody use the tickets, because they're $6,000 tickets.
What? Can we sell them?
Yeah, no, we could.
No,
really
you can't sell them. They're non-transferable. You can't do it. You have to just like give them off to somebody. That's how they keep out apparently like a lot of jackasses. Like you're not. And if they ever find that you resell them, there's all these crazy rules. Like you will lose your membership forever.
Oh.
I mean, that would have been $2,000 a piece, dog.
I know.
I could use that scratch.
It'd have been some big stuff. So it's like it's either use it or lose it. It's not like, yeah, you can have it and resell it.
So he wants you to go with him?
Yes.
All right.
He has one for me and the Queen, and he's like, we would go like it'd be like Monday, Tuesday. I don't even think it's like late, but I would, be out like probably Monday and Tuesday.
All right, where's the dilemma?
Well, we're just kind of like working it through, and the Queen was, I think she realized it was like, okay, wow, it's a great because that's the thing. And my cousin was kind of telling me he was like, and on top of it, he's got access to whatever the VIP lounge is, and the accommodations are taken care of. The house is like right on the golf course, so it's top.
So you're
end, all
like
this
in
stuff.
a house on the golf course?
I guess so. I don't know anything about this.
Wow.
It really is. It's a big mystery because people like me aren't supposed to know about the Masters.
You know about the masturbators.
Right, exactly. That's my credo. So this is an invitation that comes along very often for a guy like me. But I had the Queen. She was just like worried about the transportation. I'm like, yeah, that's the tough thing. Because apparently the golf course is like a 2-hour drive away from Atlanta.
Okay.
And it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like in a small nothing-ass town where there's like, it's not like restaurants and things like that are all around it.
When does the tournament get started?
Well, they have practice rounds, and I think that's what I would have tickets for. So you'd see all the golfers out there, but the competition starts on Thursday. Oh. But you would see all the golfers out there playing the rounds, and you're in for the experience and the festivities. They have parties and all that kind of stuff that happen for the whole week. So I would basically be there for the precursor. I wouldn't even be there for the competition of it.
And you would only be there Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think my privileges are cut off quickly and fast.
Okay, so yeah, go.
Well, I just got the flight itinerary if we took it, and it looks like the airline tickets would be $2,200.
Oh, boy.
At
You
that
can-
point.
Baby, why don't you drive? Leave on Saturday. You'll be in Augusta by Sunday.
You're right. You
and
just
then you'll be
drive.
there Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or take an Uber.
And take a one-way flight back.
Yeah, it's possible. I got to work around it. Part of the thing with the Queen was she was like, okay, well, it's not easy accommodations. I don't want to be in a situation where, you got to completely stay sober because I got to drive and this and that. So got to work through a few things. But yeah.
Well, there's always Uber, dog. You can
Yeah.
get out there, get there, and then have a couple drinks, get in a car.
Yeah. I know you guys are good at like transportation on the fly, figuring it out. I'm not. I'm usually pretty grounded, and the Queen always likes to be in control of being behind the wheel. So.
If the golf course is 2 hours from the airport, you do not want to Uber. You'll rent a car for literally a quarter of the price.
Okay.
And I would suggest doing that. And if you're staying on the golf course, once you're there, you don't need to leave.
Or
Yeah.
You can stay there and drink and have your fun.
Or
Yeah.
just drop some subtle hints to your cousin. I wish I could go, but the transportation's too expensive.
I think but at this point, it's like, look, fucker.
No, I know. You can't do that.
It's
Right.
$2,000 for the tickets.
She was just showing me, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
So what is this thing?
It would be this coming on Monday.
Okay, so you would have to be doing this like now.
It's one of those. That's why it's so crazy. Like I got spun around because I was at an event last night. My cousin went to, and he's like, "Hey, by the way," and you're like, "What?" So it's a lot to process, in a very short amount of time. And this is one of those life decisions where you're like going, "Okay, what should I do?" That's a chunk of money, man.
We'll hold down the fort here. I know that's
you
not a
guys
concern.
I'm not.
don't
I'm
worry
not
about
concerned.
that.
You guys are great at that. I'm not concerned. You guys are doing fantastic.
I'm just trying to think about getting you there the most economically. I mean, we don't have any radio events coming up on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, and I think I'd probably, from the sounds of it, probably leave like Monday morning or something like that. I don't even know. I'm hoping maybe I could even do the show Monday and then take off to Augusta. It would be like more a Monday night, would hang there, and then would come back here on Tuesday. I don't even know yet. It's so like unhinged like that. I just kind of got an idea of what the
The
thing is
toughest
about.
nut to swallow is $2,000 for airfare.
I hear you. No.
I would not pay
I'm
that.
going to Top Ramen until Christmas.
I mean, it's an hour flight to Atlanta.
How do they do airlines? How do they, why are they sometimes so freaking ridiculous,
Well,
man?
you're buying a ticket last minute.
I hate that
They-
stuff,
they know-
man.
You're
they
going
know
to
they're-
a hot spot.
Yeah.
The same thing happened to me. They know people like myself exist that are going to wait the last minute and they're going to charge a bunch of shit. I mean, I paid so much for Oregon. Oregon was a ton of money.
Yeah.
That's because, I missed my flight and lost
Yeah.
my keys and lost all some shit.
So,
Maybe it wasn't on Oregon.
You're right. Fuck, bro.
yeah. Metal Beard Dan says, please, Kevin, go. And he's probably going to come back and say, because I don't want you on the show. No,
Don't feed into him.
no, he's saying go. He said you should do it.
Because the comment before is, I wish I had a snore button. He's being
okay.
Metal Beard dick.
Metal Beard dick. All right. I thought this is where we worked it out. I should have saved it for off the air.
Absolutely not.
No.
Don't let Metal Beard Dan. I have a new name for him. He's now Complaining Beard Dan because all that
okay.
motherfucker does do is complain.
Kay said, though, you can fly from Orlando to Atlanta. Go up there cheaper. So, that's why I figured there's people that maybe travel like this and can find ways around.
West Palm does have the most expensive flights because it's just a pricier area to fly in and out of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there you go. So maybe that might be the solution. So I do appreciate it. If anybody's got any insight on how you travel cheap, I don't do enough of it.
If I was you, I would drive up there.
Yeah, well,
But you're not the Kevin Ralston.
No,
That's
I'm
just
not.
it.
Yeah.
There's no way I would pay $2,000 in airfare. I'll tell you that right the fuck now.
Yeah, I
No
hear you.
way.
Yep, that's kind of about where I am right now. But you're always going to be like,
I mean, I can call my friend with a helicopter, and he'd probably do it for less than $2,000.
Now she's helicopter name dropping. This is
I mean, I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Me and Jay Bird flew to Sarasota for all we had to pay was for the helicopter fuel, and it was under $700.
Well, I felt what it is.
yeah, it's
is
a lot of fucking money.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
but it's
crazy.
way less than $2,000.
Yeah. But what I felt though is I feel like with things like this, sometimes I'm like, okay, the universe will work it out. Something will happen, or I'll be like going, oh my gosh, yeah, that's a simple solution, and it will. And if it doesn't, and it looks like, then it's not meant to be.
Greyhound bus.
I have taken several Greyhound
I'm
buses.
game.
In my time. Kevin, you would
Good
hate
luck
it.
talking to the queen.
Oh,
I would do it. I'd put up with it.
I don't know, man.
I
It
call her
is
the queen for a
so
reason.
close. Like, you are sitting on people's laps sometimes. It's kind of gross, to be quite honest with you. I don't know if you would like it. And it adds on another couple hours. What would take an hour is now going to take you 3. It's pretty rough.
Okay. So don't do Greyhound.
You could probably find somebody who'd drive you up there for way less than $1,000.
Yeah, Metal Beer Dan.
Who knows what? Oh, that'd be great. He can tell me the entire trip how much I suck.
The whole way, he could tell you all the things you do wrong on the show.
That's the condition.
Why you're awful.
He drives me, but he gets to complain about how much I suck the entire time.
What's wrong with your
all
body
right.
and your face and your personality?
Okay, all right, yeah. All right. I have to balance that one out. Balance it out. Liza looking for a little bit of advice. That's what we do here. How soon is too soon to move in together? I've been dating a guy for 3 months, but we're so crazy about each other. We spend every day together after work, and we share a lot of the same interests. We also know what we want and don't want. We both have been divorced and in toxic relationships, and this relationship is the best I've ever had. We are so open with communication, intimacy, and finances. So here's my question. Is it too soon to move in together? We both want to, but I'm getting shit from my mother and coworkers that I haven't known him long enough, but we feel like we've known each other for our whole lives.
How many months?
3.
Ooh.
Like the last puzzle piece has been missing for years, finally was found and completed. What do you guys think? Well, it's not like you've got to live together or you're going to be separated forever. It's not one of those situations where if we don't move in together, he's going to have to move to Siberia. So I would probably file in with, the people who know you best and are saying, pump the brakes. It's great that you're this excited after 3 months and it's all good, but I'm not hearing a reason in that email why. What's the necessity? I mean, I've seen where people are faced with, I got a job in another city, and do I move with them or not? Those kind of like things. But
Or like what happened with Panda. His lease was up.
right.
And I was like, okay, should we live together or not? We kind of have to make a decision.
And you guys, it was pretty early in the relationship,
It was
I
like,
remember.
It was 4 months.
That is insane to me. Living with somebody after 4 months of being, wow, good thing it worked out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you don't have to right now, continue to enjoy each other because that is the one thing. Your dynamic changes when you move in together. And some of the really enjoyable things that are happening right now might also be paired with some things that are like, oh, I didn't realize that he always leaves floaters in the toilet. So those are the kind of things that right now, while you're in this joyous period of love and divinity, enjoy it while you've got it because it is a step that will sprinkle in a few floaters here and there.
You think he's great until he leaves you the brown surprise.
Yeah.
And then he's not so great.
Okay, if it was 3 months into you and Panda, and he just, because I remember 3 months in, your heart just fluttered. You were swooning. He leaves floaters in there month 4. Does that just completely turn the whole game around?
I don't know if it turns the game around, but I definitely call him on it.
You do? Yeah, I think you got
Absolutely.
to. Babe, what are you doing?
You immediately tell him that this cannot happen even one more time.
Yeah, you have to address that.
You have
pretty
to
quick.
address it. You take a picture of it. You do what you got to do.
Yeah, so at least my vote would be, unless you're faced with everything's lining up with our, leases and whatnot, that it just makes perfect sense to do it right now. Just enjoy what you got. You got something great. You're really enjoying each other. Don't make it a little bit more stressful. And living together, right now you're enjoying all the benefits without having to deal with any of the aggravations.
Yeah, Maria in the chat room said, I moved in with my husband after only 6 months. We've been together for 27 years. And I think that, like you and Panda, I think that can
Sure.
happen with people. I just know for me, personally, 3 or 4 months into a relationship, living together.
3 or 4 months. That girl hasn't even climbed over the wall yet.
It's just, right?
He got so many walls.
So many walls.
She's still on the top trying to get over.
Yeah, it could change fast.
Yes, that's a big thing.
And what's the rush? That's my only question. What is the rush?
Enjoy yourselves, separate selves a little bit too,
I think people want to be excited about stuff. They're let's get married. Let's do it. It's a big thing. We're emotional creatures.
I get it.
A couple updates from you, Virginia. One about your eyebrows. People were asking earlier, like you're talking about that yesterday, the microblading and all this kind of whatever stuff.
Yes, so I did a little bit on my left eyebrow, but not on my right eyebrow.
Okay.
And I put it up on Facebook.
I can tell.
So the left eyebrow is going to be a little darker, and there was like some little mange spots where, like, I don't know, I guess it's just the fun part of getting older. Hair stops growing in certain areas. And so I had like a little mange patch in my eyebrow. They filled that in, but they do it like with little lines that make it look like eyebrow hairs.
So you have no more mange?
I don't know yet. So it's like a tattoo. I can't get it wet. I can't do anything to it for 48 hours. So Friday afternoon, I can finally wash my face and look at it and see. Right now, it's all greasy. I got a bunch of A&D
too
ointment.
soon to tell, because I think people were wanting to find out your experience with it and if it would be something that they pursue themselves.
So far, I liked it. It was a little painful, but they put numbing cream on you. Of course, I was in a hurry, so I didn't have time to sit there long enough to let the numbing cream soak in.
Oh, dang.
As much as I should have.
Not something you want to rush, then. That's your advice.
Yeah, don't rush
Okay.
it. Block off 2 hours.
So are you officially part of the ink community? Are you tatted up, bruh?
I think I have a tatted left eyebrow.
Interesting. Now it's time to really we got to get you inked up. Let's fucking get that KVJ blood in, blood out tattoo. We just get blood in, blood out. I would do it if you guys did it.
Yeah, I'll put it right by my vagina. It'll be like a period reminder.
I mean,
Blood in?
yeah, what are you into?
Tampon.
Fuck, all right. Okay. Gosh, you know how to stop a room.
Sorry, not sorry.
And Cynthia wanted to know, did Mags get into Dreyfus? We hope so.
She did. Yes.
That's
awesome.
cool.
She
Very
got
cool.
in. She found
Good for
out.
her.
She is so excited.
That is awesome.
I'm so excited too because Dreyfus is free.
Now, is that where they do all the art stuff and is that what that is?
Yes, it's the School of the Arts. So there's dance, there's music, there's hers, which is communication arts.
I mean, I was going on and on about how I went to Denny's wife's. She was doing this school thing, this play, and they were doing the Jungle Book, and I had never seen the Jungle Book, the cartoon.
You need to see the movie.
I
It's a movie. It's a book. It's beautiful.
These kids, I think, are in 3rd grade. I never knew I loved the theater so much. They were doing. I can't get that one song out
I
of my.
want to be like you. Ooh, ooh.
I want to
wanna
be
walk like you. Talk like you.
Oh God, I love that.
It's a great song.
Do you like the Disney cartoons? Can you actually, as an adult, watch Disney cartoons and stay interested in them?
Oh, they're great. Yeah.
They really are good.
Yeah, they're amazing. They do good stuff.
Rocco just got finished on the Moana run. I watched that about 50 times. Awesome movie.
Yeah.
It is good, yeah.
Now he's on Despicable Me. I love it.
Hey, those are
3.
good, too.
Despicable Me 3 is awesome.
I was just watching Lion King the other day, and it held my interest. I'm like, this is such a good cartoon.
I'm getting into a weird place because I got all these movies, Incredibles 2, Despicable Me 3, and my son is almost 11 now, and I'm like going, hey, when are we going to watch Incredibles? He's like, I don't know. Maybe we'll get to it. And I'm like, no.
Please. Don't break Daddy's heart.
Don't get to the age where don't ever age out of Disney.
But then I'm in the background. Kev, I'll watch it with you.
I know I think I'm gonna have to gravitate from Cannon to you because my son's losing interest.
I'll wrestle with you too, Kev.
There'll be a picture of you and Jay Bird sitting on the sofa watching it. He's got one of those beanies with a propeller
He's
on
gonna
it.
take the place of my son who's aged out.
Maybe after.
He's aged out of dad. He doesn't care about me anymore. So it's me and Bird.
Maybe after we watch the cartoon, maybe you'll play catch with me. Go out for a catch, Dad.
I think that's where we are. I got an email here from Erica. She would like an update on Jay Bird's kidney brother Bigfoot. Last thing I heard was him in the hospital having tests done for kidney complications. Is he okay?
Yeah, I haven't gone public with it yet. I know that he's gone public on social media. It would appear, and it's unfortunate, that the kidney I donated to him is starting to fail on him, and he's still going to. He was pretty messed up. When I gave him the kidney, and we're fortunate that it lasted this long.
How many years now?
It's going on 8.
8 years.
I wish it would have been more. The thing a lot of times people don't realize is when you donate a kidney, give it to somebody, eventually that kidney is going to run out. So whether it's 8 years or
It's kind of like a spare tire.
yeah,
It's not,
25 years or whatever, they don't last a whole lifetime. So he's going through that. He has a lot more tests he's doing. I don't want to speak out of turn.
Do they have an idea like how fast? Okay, they're noticing that it is starting to take a turn for the worse, but then does that have a time limit on it?
Yeah, from what I understand, it was looking to, I think within the next year. Again, a lot of this information is kind of coming as is to me because he's going down there for tests and all that kind of stuff. So I'll keep everybody posted. I know there's going to be a fundraiser for him. Or big reason why we're getting the snack pack together, do a reunion. You know, it's mainly to try to find another kidney for him if that's the road we're going
you
down.
got another one?
Yeah, no. If I could give him my last kidney, I would. Unfortunately,
I'm just kidding.
you can only give one.
And you tap out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll keep everybody posted with all that.
Okay. Also, Maureen asked the cost, and I think it was Maria or somebody was asking about where you went, Virginia, for your eyebrows.
So I went to this place that I love downtown called Nouveau. They are on Clematis Street, and they do everything. All that kind of health, wellness. That's where I got my blood work done.
They did a massage for my back. It was such a good massage that I did fall asleep. We were talking about the other day, and I was like, ah!
So they do the IVs, they do the massages, they do the skincare, the facials, the microdermabrasion. They also do all that stuff. So you can go in there and get everything you need.
Okay. Very cool. All right. So answering some questions there. Got a nice email here. We had the shirts on, the blue, Autism Awareness Month, and it was Autism Awareness Day the other day. And got a nice email from Melanie and Shelby, people we've known. She said, I want to take a minute to thank you guys. I don't think you realize the impact you've had on me and my amazing baby girl, Shelby. From the first time we stepped into the studio 7 years ago and Kevin helped Shelby, who rarely spoke, talk on air about her art and autism, to helping us get through Shelby's bilateral reconstruction leg surgery that was the most frightening experience we've ever faced, and the incredible gift of getting her a special wheelchair when she needed it the most. Jaybird's love and support of her art, the continuing fight for autism that you guys have supported us through, and giving us the KVJ Nation that we don't know what we would do without you guys. You made an impact on our lives and helped make Shelby the amazing woman she is today, and give me the support that I need as a mom that I've needed desperately. So most people hear you on the radio and think it's just a show, but you guys are so much more. Your family, friends, support, love, all the things that are good in this world. Shelby, I love you so much. That's so nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah, if you can relay this back to Shelby, let her know that I have a whole section in my place where all of her art is at. And
I do too. I have it all over my house.
It's in my office, yeah.
Look, she is
Down
an
the hall.
amazing artist.
She really is. Not even an amazing kid artist, just an amazing artist.
She's made me so many Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster stuff. My favorite one she did was of my old dog that passed away. Hell yeah, I love Gary Coleman. She made him with wings. It's such a beautiful piece. I love it.
Yeah. So good stuff. So thank you very much for the email. We appreciate it, Melanie, and say hello to Shelby for us as well. All right, we got just one more day of this, Friday, and then we're on to the weekend tomorrow.
Hey!
You know what the weekend is? Rock and roll.
That's right. Will David Lee Roth be ready?
David Lee Roth and Lana take so much out of my soul.
Imagine if they hooked up.
Oh, don't worry. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's already fucked her.
I'm sure. I'm sure. It's going to be... oddly enough, I want to see that. That's the weirdest thing about it.
I do want to see that,
Don't worry.
too.
Oddly
There's
enough,
going to
I
be a
do wanna see
time
that.
very soon that David Lee Roth and Lana makes the podcast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, fascinating. All right, so this weekend, we got tickets for Barrett Jackson. We're going to hook you up with that. I know it's not this weekend, but it is going to be coming up. But tomorrow we'll have the hookup on that. Fork and Cork tickets we're going to be giving out tomorrow on the KVJ show. We'll also have more Sunfest tickets for the people following us on Instagram. Khalid tickets. Our contest today, blue, but tomorrow we'll have a better one. So lots of good stuff going to be coming up tomorrow on the KVJ show. And this weekend, do not forget that the Brew of the Zoo is going to be going on.
Yeah, I'm deciding if I want to go with you.
You got to let me know quickly because I got a pair of tickets for you, but somebody else is chomping at the bit. So
who is this son of a bitch?
I'll let you know off
right.
air. Yeah, so they're like, hey, if he's not going to go, I'll take his tickets. So
Okay, who talks like that?
yeah, okay. So it's
Dude.
if you want tickets, it's Saturday night. It's Palm Beach Zoo. Brew at the Zoo. 25 different craft beer places from Florida going to be there. PalmBeachZoo.org. Get them and then see us out on Saturday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.